What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite tips and tricks video. In this video I'm going to be going over some tips to help you guys win more games in Fortnite. Now if you guys do find this video helpful, make sure to drop a like. Let's try to go for 50 likes. Also guys, let me know in the comment section how many wins do you guys have in Fortnite. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so starting off, my first tip to win more games in Fortnite is to land in the same location every time. I used to land in Lonely a lot, but lately I've been landing Retail and Pleasant a lot. As you guys can see, this game I landed Retail. And I always have a house that I land in. I usually land in the first house, but I think this game I didn't jump fast enough, so I had to land on the house on the right. I think in this game a lot of people are landing Retail because there's a challenge. You gotta get 3 eliminations to complete your challenge. But as you guys can see, I was landing on the house on the right, and I think another player beat me to it because usually I like landing on the top. If something like that happens, just go ahead and land on the bottom. And luckily for me, there was a chest out here, and there was a blue drum gun, and I had some minis as well. This guy actually lasered me, and then this other guy comes from the back with attack. I use the house to my advantage to try to take him out. And as you guys can see, I got the elimination. And I'll go ahead and use my minis. Another tip I'm gonna give you guys is if you guys land like in Retail, Pleasant, Tilted, any place like that, make sure you break the furniture to get mats, because you don't want to get caught without any mats because you'll just be an easy target. And you guys can see I was pretty low in health here, and I was looking for some like meds or anything. I wasn't able to find any meds. Now my next tip is if you guys have a bad start at the game, you're gonna want to leave that location. I pretty much was one shot. I could get pumped and got eliminated. So I just decided to rotate to the houses near Retail, see if I could find any like meds or anything. And luckily for me, I was able to find a med kit. I found a chest with some C4s. If you guys find C4s, don't just leave them on the floor. Make sure you get the C4s. They're pretty OP in this game. If someone tries to like have a build battle or whatever and they get the high ground on you, you could easily destroy their build. Here I'm just getting some more mats, trying to get my mats up to like at least 200, 250. And now I decided to move to the next house, which I hear a player in here. If you guys catch a player inside a house, like I did here, don't rush in and try to get him inside because you never know, he might have traps in there. So I always try to like break the top of the house, try to make him come out. And he wasn't coming out, so I decided to use my C4s, destroyed half of the house, and he came out. He didn't even have any shield, and I think he was like didn't have that much health, so I was able to eliminate him. Now my next tip is to organize your inventory. You guys can see I have my AR or my drum gun in the front. I have my C4s all the way at the end. My shotgun is in the front, and then my SMG's third slot. Now by organizing your inventory, you're gonna like know where your weapons are at. So if you're using your pump, you just gotta press R1 to switch to your SMG and finish off your opponent. Now here I heard other players fighting, so I decided to third party. And I knew one of them was weak because I saw him building a 1x1. As you guys can see, he's building a 1x1. So I know he's going to heal up right here. So I used my C4s, destroy his build. And he was healing up, so he tries to rush me. And here I don't know why my ramp didn't place, but I just dropped down. I wasn't trying to have a build battle. And he actually gets me with the pump right here. So it's pretty risky to go under him like that, but I was able to get the headshot and eliminate him. Alright guys, so now right here I'm rotating to Dusty, and I see 2 players fighting right in front of me, like northwest. And I was gonna go push them, but I heard someone sniping from like Dusty. So I'm like, alright, let me go take out this player because I don't want to jump in and get sniped while I'm fighting over there in the middle. So I think it was that guy, the one that was sniping. I'm not sure, because then I end up finding another player up here. I think he was on top of Dusty, but then he jumped down, and you guys can see he's down there. I didn't even know why I was using my pump for that. I could have just used my my drum gun, but oh well, I used my pump. I don't know why. I was only hitting him for what, like 14, 11 damage, not that much. And then I finally switched to a drum, and he actually gets a good snipe on me. You guys can see the drum gun's not really that good for long range. It's better for close range, but I honestly rather have a drum gun than an AR. But obviously if I find a scar, then I'll probably drop my SMG for a scar, but I don't think I'll drop a drum gun for like an AR or anything. That's like one of my favorite guns in the game right now. Alright, so now in this next clip, This is where the other guys were fighting. They actually got into a build battle, and I was gonna go destroy their build, but I saw the clock and we only had like 50 seconds, and I wasn't trying to get into a fight and get caught in the storm. So I decided not to push them and just rotate it to a circle. And another tip I'm gonna give you guys is, if you guys are like in an open area like this, make sure you're jumping around, looking around, because you don't want to get sniped by any other like player. So just jump around, look around, see if you see any other players. Alright, so this next clip, this guy tried to sneak up on me. Luckily for me, I heard him. He actually got me for a couple shots, and then he tried to actually rush me like that, and that's like a bad idea to rush someone. He put a ramp right in front of me, and I just melted that kid. But yeah, guys, never do that. Don't try to rush anyone like that. They're just gonna laser you. So that was a bad play from him. So then I hear someone sniping, and then there's some other players right in front of me fighting, and I decide to go third party. I start spamming grenade. I know this guy's weak already. He had no shield, nothing, and got the elimination right there. Go get the loot. And then I decided to go ahead and go to the middle of the circle. I was looking around, and then there's another player over there south. I didn't know if he saw me or not, but I was like, I'm gonna go push this kid, get it over with. And I think this was the guy that was having a build battle earlier, so he was probably a good player. So I go ahead and throw grenades at him. Alright, so he tries to push me. Yeah, I think it was this guy, the one that had the build battle earlier. I pump him. I hit him with the heavy for 17. That's tough. And you guys can see I melted this kid with the drum gun. The drum gun's pretty OP, but now it's a 1v1. There's one more player left. I know he's around here because I see that metal build still building. So now I start spamming grenades, try to get the other player to come out. He wasn't coming out. I think he was probably healing up. So he finally comes out. I get a couple shots on him. And like I said, the drum gun's not really that good for long range, so I'm sure if I would have had like a SCAR or like a blue AR, I probably would have taken more health from him, but it's all good. And I think he did, yeah, right here he starts pushing me. And I destroy his ramps. He takes some fall damage. Then he goes under the build, so I try to scare him off with some grenades. He comes out to my right. I hear him using a jump pad. I think he was trying to get the high ground on me with it, but he wasn't able to. I melted that kid with the drum gun again. And yeah, guys, this is how you get more wins in Fortnite. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.